for the record, as I've been very blunt. First of all, I'm on PS5 Pro, if that matters. I do not know what in the holy pineapple I'm doing. I'm not kidding. I have played every single game only for a little bit, and then I go, oh yeah, that looks cool. It's pretty. And then I get discouraged that I don't know what I'm doing. And then I go off and I play games like Dragon Souls and World of Warcraft, and I find those easier. These are so open-ended that I feel like it's almost overwhelming because I don't know what I'm supposed to do. Like, I bought this field here, right? It is sugar beet. And it says that there's a bit of a yield bonus. It's growing. It's behind my bald pumpkin head. And then it's fertilized 50%, and there's medium weeds. Can I de-weed it? Can I fertilize it? I know there's like 2 stages I think you could fertilize right after you seed it. And then I think after the plant or whatever it is you're growing sprouts, I think you can do that. So I'm just kind of confused. Like, do I just, you know what I mean? Like, do I just sit there and let it grow? Then if I buy this land from somebody else, this is from Walter. He's growing spinach here, 83% yield bonus, and it's fertilized, only small weed. And I'm like, well, where's all these empty plots? But then I could just like ruin it, grow my own. When I look at the map here, I used to get confused. How do I know, like, what's my territory? And if you look at the top left there, camera's reversed. That way you'll see like my farm. Well, it makes more sense now. Oops. So like this is green, but that doesn't mean that that's my land. This one has like a green hue over it, as you could tell, almost like a coating, like a tint. That's my land. When I select this one, I could buy it. See how it kind of like tints it? So if I bought it, it would look like that as well. Okay, and then we could choose to visit it. Same thing with this one. I could choose to, to buy or visit that land. So this one's kind of like in between. Not in between. This shed is in between the land that I own and don't own. And I mention that because I want to build myself a house. So I touch the touchpad, go to construction. I bring this up. And if I select like a home, right? Land is not owned by you. Then it says land's not owned by you. Area is restricted. Then why can't I build here? So then I think to myself, well, I'll just back out. I can select it. Tells me what it is. Doesn't tell me who owns it. And then I go into demolition mode. Nothing happens. I can't destroy it. But there was a shed here because this is my land. And I was able to go and destroy it. You could be thinking to yourself, well, okay. So then why don't you just build your house there? Overlaps with another object. And then be done with it. And it's simple. Because I don't want to build my house there, plus it's not letting me. So what I'm going to do, I know this is like very slow gameplay. It's like, oh my god, dude, is he just going to get to it? I think I'm going to start off with 2 fields. Just so I don't get like too overwhelmed. I feel like 2 or 3 would sort of be good, and I do want them relatively next to each other. This is where you start the game. And I could buy that area. It comes with a house and everything. And I think that's actually where Walter, whatever his name is, hangs out. But I actually don't want to do that. So I'm going to buy this one here. So 185, boom. See, now the whole thing's like a film coat, right? So now I own that. I think the red means that is ready to be harvested. If I'm not mistaken. My goodness. Soil composition, growth. Yeah, see, remove foliage, ready to harvest is orange. No, it's the other way around. Remove foliage. Anyways. Okay, so now this is owned by me, and it's spinach. Excellent. Whatever that means. Now I'm going to go back into the construction. And I'm going to go back and do demolition. Ah, you see, now I'm allowed to be like... There we go. Adios. I'm going to back out. There. How is it restricted? I could put a shed there, but I can't have a home there. I just find that really bizarre. Like, I own all this land, biatch. Yeah, see, why would I want to build a house right on the road? That was another problem I had in some of the other games as well. It was kind of like I couldn't just like put it somewhere that I felt was quote unquote normal for whatever I felt was considered normal. Like it didn't let me do it. Toggle snapping. Okay, there. Snapping is on. Whatever that means. What's it snapping to? I just find it very bizarre, like I said. Oh, but if I want to plant my home right in my spinach field... Actually, I think that's my beets. I could do that. But who would do that? So, again, just very, very confusing as to how that works exactly. So I feel like, you know what? I'm going to worry about this like on my own at some other time. I'm just sharing some of my frustrations right now. I've spent like a lot of money, like $400,000. I started off with $1 million. I think I'm just going to go and... No, that's the wrong one. I think I'm just going to go and do some jobs for people and just go from there. Things that give like... Ooh, look at that one, eh? Remove the small weeds in the field using a hoe. Use a hoe. Okay, so you could click on borrow items. The leased machines are waiting for you at the shop. Remember to fill the tools if needed. And I need to go to, first of all, I need to accept a Oh, no, when I borrow the tools, you automatically accept a contract. See, for a second there, I was like, hey, where's my contract? Okay. This is what happens when you're... Oh, that's cool. Just kind of seeing that come alive there. I believe... I'm sorry, this is so freaking... Well, if anybody's watching Farming Simulator expecting... Oh, there, I guess I could do that. Yeah, there you go. I'll just cheat and do this instead. Do I have to use this tractor? I mean, I guess I should because I leased it. Hopefully it was worth me leasing. I probably could have used my own. You know, that weight thing to keep the stuff. Yeah, like that. You know, that thing. That's a real thing. I think that's the logic behind it. And then this, I'm not gonna lie. That's what she said. I don't know if that's the front or the back. I have a feeling I have to back up into it. Like over here. Again, this is very painful to watch. Okay, so L1, lower the weight. No, R1. No. There's a thing that you can do to switch from the front to the back. Is it triangle? No, it's not X. I don't remember how to do that. Advanced, is it both? The vehicle tool is reserved. What did it say? I have no idea what it said. Okay, so, you know what I'm saying? Because I don't know what I'm saying. Where is... I'm used to, like, the big red thing. Like, hey, psst, go over here. I have no idea where I'm supposed to go. So let me try and calm down. Oh, yeah. Oh, wow. Holy macaroni and cheese. It's all the way the hell over there. 77. So I got to go out, turn left, and then go all the way down. Okay. So that's how we're going to do that. I'm going to do one of these. Yeah, we'll just run her over because she's invincible, apparently. Still going to complain about the controls of the vehicles. I wish there was lower than 50%. sensitivity. Yeah, things are bouncing. No force feedback. I really wish there was. I've already complained about that. I'm trying not to complain too much, but at the same time, I don't want to be a giant ass licker. See what I did there? Get it? Giants. Haha, the developers. This is why I'll never get sponsored by them. First of all, I don't know how to play the game. This is kind of like a look into what happens when you're really green with these kinds of games and you're trying to understand. Those don't look like thin tires to me. I'm assuming there is no crops that are grown there. They want me to remove the weeds before. And then I gotta hoe the field. It's just that simple. Control group. Yeah, that's the back. Or the back there. I could just have somebody do it for me. Why would I do that? Unfold the weeder. First of all, we're going to lower it. We're going to unfold it. I feel like by doing contract work, I'll start to like, oh, okay. If that makes any sense. And maybe things will click and then I'll be more knowledgeable. Okay, it's working. What am I even doing? I'm just hoeing the field. Am I even doing anything? Apparently I am. I think this is the de-weeder again. But it's like I said in the other one, when I look back at what I'm doing, I can't tell that I went in that particular spot. I can't tell. That's fine. So this is the part that I find relaxing. Once you know what's going on, and you know, like, the proper tools and what needs to be done, obviously, and you're just, like, in the loop, and you're just kind of like, oh, let's go for a little cruise, let's do a little farming. That, to me, is the part that would be relaxing. Oh, I harvested this. Where should I go and sell it? Oh, prices aren't good. Dump it in the silo. That sort of stuff, right? Now, at some point, sure, you want to step it up a notch. You probably want to, like, hire some workers, but don't hire a worker when you're being hired to be the one doing the work. I feel like that might not pay that well. It might not be worth it. I was expecting to see some weeds or something. I can't even tell, like I said, that I'm even doing anything. Yeah, so we'll do this. But yeah, this sort of stuff, like I said, muscle memory, right? I'll eventually know, like, oh, you got to plow, then seed, and you got to remove the lime or whatever first, and the stones that might be there. And then as the weeds come, you can use thin tires, I think, to drive over your crops so that you don't destroy them if you have crop destruction on. Otherwise, you just turn it off. And so it's like, on one end, I want it to be easy, but at the same time, I also want to learn as well. I don't want just everything like, oh, there's never any need to lime. There's never any need to do anything. Because then I'm just not learning. Plus, it'll give me something extra to do as well. But yeah, my biggest complaint would be the controls of the truck. I could use the steering wheel if I was playing on PC. I thought of getting the game on PC. I wanted to showcase it on the console, though. I do not regret my purchase. But yeah, a lot of people, if this is like your own field, I feel like I've already been here before. Have I already done the circle? I can't remember. That's the problem. Like I said, looking at the field, I can't tell that I've been here. I feel like I have to... And that is another thing I have to... I wish there was, like, guidelines that would show you, like, a different color. So that you could tell, you know, where you've been, or at least on the mini-map. I can't tell for the life of me where I've been. Couldn't tell you. I feel like there's already a little bit of overlap there. This is why the number's not going up as much. But this way you get to see the draw distance, the performance. I think it's upscaled 4K. Somebody's like, it's not 4K. It's upscaled 4K. Oh, well, shit, whatever. It's not like it was officially stated what it was. I just know it's not 1080p and it ain't 60 FPS. Yeah, so if there was like a beginner way where it almost leaves like a paint or like a shade so that you could tell where you've already been, that would be cool. I don't know if doing this in the real world, if you'd be able to tell where you've been. I don't know. But that is one of those, like, so was I here? The only way I could tell is by continuously driving, right? And, like, there's just no numbers going up. And then you keep moving to the right until it does. See, like, I've already done, like, 2 now. This is almost like my third round in here. Which explain... yeah, kind of. And then the draw distance, maybe someday. See, when you come closer this way, the draw distance is a little bit better, right? Look in the distance there. Where you can tell where it's not rendered in. But then as I zoom out, look how much closer... how much worse the rendering gets, right? Because it's got to render all that stuff. And I say, never mind the trees in the back, at least render the field in front of me. There's like a big circle, right? I have to admit, that does bug me a little bit. That's why I try to do this like that. And then if you do this, well, now I can't tell what I'm doing, but I mean, imagine how they would know in the real world what they're doing. Yeah, I like to keep it close. Yeah, there definitely must be some tricks and whatnot that people know that. Oh, you see the lines in the distance? Is that like my tracks? Oh my god, I think that's my tracks. Was that a butterfly? That I can see from the rendering. That's actually kind of hilarious. I think that is my tracks. Because there's like deformation or whatever. That's actually hilarious. I could use that to my advantage. That's actually... Oh my god, I think it is. That is totally funny. At least I think it's funny. You might not think it's funny. I think it is, because now I can use that as a bearing of my tracks of where I've been and where I haven't been. Because knowing my luck, I'm just going to be driving in circles, barely getting any of that percentage to go up. And, that's not fun. And then if I really screw it up... Like, I'm on my 3rd or 4th turn here. I just can't tell where I've been. Until I zoom out, that really is funny. I'm like 99% sure that's what the hell that is. Oh boy. Hilarious. Yeah. Ah, well. And then, you know, somewhere around here, perhaps. You could tell my tracks aren't They're not all that night. What's that white thing that just flew by? I still think like that's like some kind of butterfly or something. And normally I don't think you even have to do 100%. You can, I think. I don't remember. Either which way. Either which way. Yeah, I have the time scale on like 1. And then like real time going by because I want everything to slow down to a crawl so that I know what the hell's going on. I might even come to a point where honestly when it comes to like working your I'm gonna like double lap. Once it comes to like working your field like this, that I'll just hire an AI when I own the field. But when it comes to like the plowing and the seeding and stuff like that, or whatever, that there might be like some early stage stuff that like I do myself, or like the harvesting I might do on my own. But the rest, like this kind of stuff, I might just be like hire AI when I get my own field. I'll have to see, because then it's about time management, right? And I could totally understand, like I said too, for a lot of people, how a game like this could be boring, right? Because you're driving in circles. This is like, it's like playing NASCAR. I can't play NASCAR. I'll play Forza Horizon. I can't play no NASCAR. I mean, the graphics would have to be 100% photorealistic with real physics damage, blah, blah, blah. Then I might be able to, like, you know what I mean? I might be able to do it at that point. Whoa, I'm overlapping already. I could see it because of my tracks there. They're kind of that good. That circle is getting so much smaller. I'm not even increasing my percentage here. I feel like I shouldn't go in a circle, and next time I should just go back and forth, back and forth. I feel like this was like completely horrible the way that I approached it. I don't even know what I was thinking, and I could tell you that's the problem. I wasn't thinking. I should have just gone in rows, lifted up, turn around. Right? Because now I think I'm going to struggle to hit 80%. Never mind the 100% that I need. Yeah. Well, we'll have to see. Oh my goodness, this video is a lot longer than I was hoping it would be. But it shows you perspective when you have somebody who doesn't know what they're doing. This is what it looks like when you're going about your work. And if this is also something that you're not used to, playing a game like this, and you're also new, and you're like, ooh, this kind of looks daunting, or maybe boring, or it looks immersive, but might seem a bit complicated to get your bearings. Oh, man. Like American Truck Simulator is a lot easier. Just pick up the cargo and go, and you drive. There's none of this, like... This game could be quite interactive, right? Like, there's a lot of steps involved. Although, with all due respect, I would prefer to play a game like American Truck Simulator. Oh, there's a bird. I don't know why I'm so impressed. I don't think there was wildlife before like that. Was there? I don't remember stuff like that. Was that the shadow or the actual bird flying that low? Whatever. Yeah, so I'll finish this up. Or at least most of it. And, yeah, like I said, making dimes here. But I heard this is a good way to make money in the beginning, is to do jobs, right? Until you can, like, buy your own fields and all that. And while you're waiting for harvest, you might be able to speed things up a little bit so that things get done quicker. And that is totally, like, where I'm at, where I think I'm going to be struggling, is finding the proper pacing for me so that I have plenty of time, but at the same time, I don't want to be overwhelmed. I feel like there's nothing left for me to do here. This is like, I don't even know if I'm going to be able to reach 80%. But yeah, this is definitely, with all due respect, a game that like, I don't know how many more videos I'm going to do in this series just because I'm so filled with a lack of knowledge. But I do really like the idea of this game. Like I said, owning some land and building a house, do a little terraforming here and there. Like, it definitely is something on paper that I really want to do. I just feel like, yeah, see, I don't even know, like, where did I miss? That last 20% is going to be like, I'm going to have to hire the helper for this one, I think. Because they'll somehow magically know where it is I need to go. But then hiring them, I think, costs money. I don't know how much it costs. But yeah, see? There, they did it. They just know where to go. Or maybe it's me doing all the work. No, it's not. It's totally them doing it. Now, in the meantime, I could totally just like, okay, it's done. Why did he raise it? Did he raise it? Now he lowered it. Raising it. That is interesting why he's doing that. I heard the AI is dumb as a doorknob in this game. But hey, if they can finish my job for me, then that's all that matters. How does he know where I've been? You can't tell. Anyhow, I'll let him do this on his own there. I could totally, like, you know, go somewhere else. I could go here. You know what I mean? But I'm watching my money, 621,000. And yeah, I'm just trying to see, like, if I'm still going to get paid. And looks like it's taken him a while to finish up the job as well. 621,000. Yeah, anyways, I just wanted to kind of, like, showcase the game a little bit. I did a little bit of that. You get to see the graphics, the draw distance. You just kind of get a little bit of a feel for it. Not as good as if you were watching any other YouTuber that does farming. But, yeah. I still want to do my part for a series that I do enjoy, to let people know that this is even a thing. Some people might not even know this game is even out. Though, arguably, people that care enough about this franchise will know that this game is out. There's no two ways about it. Anyhow, thumbs up if you do like the video. It does greatly help support the channel with the algorithm and trying to make me a little bit more relevant in the search results when people are looking shit up. And if you didn't like the video, go ahead, give it a thumbs down. I'll bend it in half, I'll twist it, break it off where the sun don't shine, and then we'll plow right over it with this thing here. And if you want to subscribe to the channel, I mean, naturally, that would be great. But if not, thanks for stopping by anyways. Take care. Maybe I'll see some of you in the next one. Now for my VIPs, you get to stick around for another minute. It is very interesting how he's so certain of where it needs to line up perfectly for him to get that extra percentage. It is very interesting. And maybe there is a visual way. Like I said, maybe there's an option you can toggle that I'm not aware of. I'm just not aware of that at all. I just want to hit him I just want to see him. I don't want to hit him. I need him to finish the job. I just want to see him hit. Jesus. Can you tell I need to go back to bed? 84%. I want him to hit 84% before I'm like, okay, I'm building a bit more confidence. There we go, 84%. Look at that field. Like zigzagging all over the place. There, let's hide all of that. Looks awful. All right. Bye for now.